is the Age of Enlightenment? The Age of Enlightenment, otherwise known as the Age of Reason, is an era from the 1650s to the 1780s in which cultural and intellectual forces in Western Europe emphasized reason, analysis, and individualism rather than the traditional lines of authority. The Enlightenment was promoted by philosophers and local thinkers in urban coffee houses, saloons, and Masonic lodges. It challenged the authority of institutions that were deeply rooted in society, such as the Catholic Church. Where did the Enlightenment take place? The Enlightenment originated in Europe, although affecting each country differently. For example, France embraced the Enlightenment more as an anti-government, anti-church movement, whereas Germany expressed spiritualistic and nationalistic tones, all without threatening the government or church establishments. The Enlightenment didn't stay landlocked. It traveled across the Atlantic and affected America as well, at which point it became a two-way street. Americans such as Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson started to have a great impact on Enlightenment thinkers with their ideas on democracy, liberty, and religious tolerance. So who exactly was involved in the Age of Enlightenment?
We all know that Newton uncovered the natural law of motion, revealing to the world the working of gravity. Because of this, men realized that if they uncovered the natural laws of everything and structured a government around those laws, they could improve the world. Because Newton unlocked this law, he sparked inspiration to find laws to govern all aspects, including social science, politics, religion, and economics.
Have you ever heard the phrase, "I think, therefore I am"? René Descartes wanted to understand how anyone could know something to be absolutely true. He pondered for several days, trying to erase all knowledge from his brain in order to find an absolute truth. He finally concluded if he exists and his mind tells him that he exists, then it is a natural law that people are born with innate ideas and that knowledge is acquired through unlocking the knowledge you were already born with. Then came along John Locke. He did not agree with Descartes' theory. He believed that they were born with a blank slate, and the knowledge is acquired through experience. He said it was not enough to just sit around and pore over the thoughts of society, but instead, a better world would only be a possibility through actions, different approaches, and experiments. This trial and error approach to politics and religious tolerance eventually inspired revolutionaries from all over the world to form a better form of government. The ideas and works of John Locke inspired the philosopher Montesquieu to write The Spirit of Laws. This book explores details and workings of the politics in the Eastern world. He believed he uncovered a natural law of politics, which said that the best choice for a government is to establish separation of powers. This theory eventually became known as the natural law of checks and balances. As we know, this is the foundation of the American government. It ensures that no one single branch can control the other. This was revolutionary.
While we could go on and on about the many incredible philosophers during the time of the Enlightenment, such as Adam Smith or Francis Bacon, it's important to discuss the significance the Enlightenment had on our history. So how did it change the world? The ideas of the Enlightenment paved the way to forward thinking in economics, politics, and the social sciences. The ideas of republicanism and democracy started to outclass the traditional monarchies. The mercantile system of the European kingdoms were being put aside in favor of free market capitalism. The Enlightenment changed the way the whole world worked by revolutionizing these ideas we had on society as a whole. In fact, our very government was structured behind the ideas of these Enlightenment thinkers. And that's how it changed the world.